great surprise, but it has to be said that Rakitic is another player who's been very much below par for the Catalans this season. And let's see what Arda Turan does. I mean, hat-trick, as I say, against Borussia, but partly responsible for the equalising goal in the Clásico with that stupid free kick against Marcelo, which allowed Ramos to equalise.
Well, there he is, Arda Turan, who had a great start to the season, went off the boil slightly, and now back in the starting lineup, playing on the left-hand side of the attack. It's Barcelona who kick us off.
A bit slick, so we'll see, but obviously the penalty, or had a penalty saved for the home side to have gone 1-0 up, but has to be a class and a half better than Osasuna in that game.
There's a pass over to Sergio Roberto. It's now with Leo Messi, who collects from deep. Messi turns and is fouled.
I think we'll see quite a lot of those niggling fouls, trying to stop Barcelona playing without overstepping the limit and picking up too many balls.
Struggling even more to find the net. Messi flicks it through to Suarez. He'll hit it first time, and it's just wide of the left corner.
Great chance from Messi. Suarez will be not just not to have scored, but to have not hit the target either. It just maybe stretches, allows Nauset to narrow the Angel Sadar today. All the tickets were sold out by Thursday, despite them being ranged between 40 and 90 euros.
Onto the post. The attack's still alive. Leo Messi. Here's Sergio Roberto. Well, Messi tries to take the free kick quickly. It's pulled back.
Let's have a look. I think he gives the first one, not the foul on Messi from Robert.
Neymar as the second option. Messi leaves it for Iniesta, who plays it through. It's a Busquets. It's played through. Now Zed dives on top of the ball. I'll know, but for how long as the ball is played through? It's played across. Leo Messi denied by now Zed. It's come out for Suarez, who hits on the volley and hits over.
And it is maybe not typical of Barca to miss so many chances. It's certainly not typical of Messi to miss so many chances. Does really well there now, it has to be said. But you'd have expected Messi to free, no marker. Look at the angle he had really as well. Maybe just that little touch to ability. We just don't know yet. You would have expected them to have snaffled that one up. Contracts.
Arda Turan clips the ball over. Messi with the lightest of headers, as if he was just giving it back to Nauset.
Big Marseille. Hardly had he figured for Real Madrid. It was
so far. Messi. Flips that through, perfectly weighted for Jordi Alba.
Playing Champions League in midweek, even though it was Tuesday, and then in the early kickoff on the Saturday.
Iniesta tries to curl one.
Rivals, if your rivals are great at moving the ball on the floor, you don't make it like a billiard table.
Suarez plays it to Messi. Messi tries to think it over Nauset this time. Maybe learned his lesson from the first time where Nauset saved with his feet from Nauset.
Not a great season, Nauset Perez, but had a few errors, but he's also made quite a lot of saves, and that's a really good one.
Take a chunk out of Jordi Alba's sock. Here's another look at the save from Nauset.
Just that little tricksy movement there with his feet, doesn't he? Just looks to dummy him and...
Short pass from Andre Gomez to Leo Messi.
Game, there's still the return leg of the Copa del Rey. But
Suarez lays it off to Jordi Alba. Messi, great touch to take that away from Roberto. Pan Sport. There'd been a foul there. Well, it's been Osasuna's best chance of the opening half an hour of play. Neither side able to break the deadlock as of yet. Just shepherd that away from Jordi Alba.
It's a really good squad to Qatar.
Thuram, given time on the ball, just to make a move off the last defender. As Iniesta placed the pass to Messi.
Just got clipped, didn't he?
Free kick for... That's the foul given against Flanio. Oriol Riera.
That's a shame they closed. Now the 36th minute, and then they conceded 2 goals.
Through from Messi.
Relaxes, doesn't he? Because the referee's already blown the foul, and that's when on.
Messi. That's another.
Bad news is, of course, is that none of them have actually ended up in the back of the net. But in terms of football, it's been reasonably good, and I think under any other circumstance they'd probably be winning 2-0.
In the first half, yet to find a goal with 5 minutes remaining. Messi, sected by Arda Turan. Suarez this time tries to find Messi, who tries to toe poke it home.
I'm not sure if he was looking for the return pass there, Messi. Well, this is or even if it's a corner, actually, but.
Might be Clark who flicks it away. In any case, Osasuna have the ball. Messi. Alba down the line. And Messi puts one wide. He might have been looking for the pass to Sergio Roberto or Andre Gomez, who'd come.
Chance that's gone begging. And look, he finds the space. I'm not sure if that's a shot or a cross, to be honest, because it doesn't really. Enrique will be saying, well, more of the same, but put the chances away.
من خلال فاولات، من خلال تعطيل اللعب في نص ملعب برشلونة، فاعتقد انه هيلعب على الفرصة دي لغاية ما يدخل فيه هدف يا كابتن خالد.
نعم. كيف يعالجها بهدف مبكر في الشوط الثاني كابتن طارق؟
لازم يسجل، لأنه مش معقول فريق يخلق 5 و6 فرص ما يسجل ولا فرصة طوال 45 دقيقة الأولى.
4 مباريات متتالية.
تأثر.
Just the one change, no switch for Barcelona in their starting lineup.
Creativity, because you know, when he gets the ball, he tends to move it a bit slowly, and he tends to the final pass. It's been or the vert.
Messi. There's Messi. Berenguer had gone down. We didn't see exactly what happened. Suarez with his back to goal. He hit the post in the first half, Luis Suarez. And over the top, and it's allowed to go out.
Barca at the start of this second half, and maybe that's why Luis Enrique just saw in the background as a few cut.
The Alba plays back to Iniesta. A great challenge on him.
Goes soon, hasn't he? Don't look at me like that.
Iniesta. Swerves his body to play the ball to Messi. Messi tries one through, it's fallen to Luis Suarez. And an easier finish he will not find. Osasuna 0, Barcelona 1. Set up perfectly by Messi to Alba, by Alba to Suarez. Barcelona take the lead almost on the hour mark.
Well, at the end it's a simple finish, isn't it? But it's a brilliant move. And once again, who was at the heart of it this time? Leo Messi. He's had chances to have scored, should have scored. I think just onside. And a simple finish for Suarez.
Immediately looking over to the referee's assistant, Luis Suarez, before reeling away to celebrate what is his 10th goal in La Liga this term. He moves level with Cristiano Ronaldo in the Pichichi bin. Told to wait for a few minutes. Messi.
Hey, but you need a plan B if you want to try and get an equaliser. Although obviously.
Messi. Well, looked like maybe handball there.
Which would, I think, put the game beyond them. It does hit the hand, but I think you've got to say it's accidental.
Messi. Through, and it's taken by now. Messi to Sergio ongoing, left it for Suarez. Here's Messi. Messi on his way towards goal. It's opened up for him, and Messi has a shot spilt by Nausset.
I was thinking all that right, and first Suarez didn't use the option, then Messi. That turn from Messi is, as always, outstanding. Leo Messi now set with decent saves.
Suarez trying to take that on. Down for another. Taps onto the left-hand side, Denis Suarez. Waits for Jordi Alba on the overlap, pulls it back, it's Messi! It's 2-0. Leo Messi moves level with Luis Suarez. They both overtake Cristiano Ronaldo. 10 La Liga goals for both of these Barcelona strikers. And Barca might just have killed off Osasuna.
You'd think so, wouldn't you? You would think so, barring disaster from Barca's point of view or miracle from Osasuna's. And Messi finally gets the goal that he's been threatening. And once again, another assist from Alba. Once again, it's not that dissimilar to the first goal, is it, really? It's nice, started by Messi, helped on by Suarez. Alba pulls it back, and this time, possibly if he hits that ball correctly, Nausset might have got a hand on it, but he hits it in the ground and makes it impossible for the keeper.
Korsic was a little closer to... Divine light shining on Leo Messi.
It does look as if there is that.
He doesn't get beamed up. Instead, he puts himself in just the right position. Copa del Rey match.
Played disappointing performance as well, I thought.
Messi is still writhing around on the deck. To been the player
to have a hope of avoiding relegation. I think Sergio Leon has to just to stay fit.
Gets to Iniesta.
Basically got 2 games left before Christmas and he hasn't scored. Decent chance that.
And now Barcelona come forward, trying to hit on the
Sporting Icon, and that was the after Sporting were 3-0 up, so it's
going to be pulled down here. Nearly fell into the path of Leo Messi. It's Jordi Alba again who brought it across
to drop points. Probably for Leganés.
So not one of those sides who are going to be able to spend too much in the winter transfer window.
No, they'll hope.
They will move at least temporarily. 3 points behind Real Madrid. Here's Messi. Cleared by Ivan Marquez. Cut back.
It's like the light they used to use in Mr. Bean, wasn't it? At the start of Mr. Bean. Obviously he's a bit of a better footballer than Rowan Atkinson.
Here's Messi. Messi keeps on going and slots it home. It's his second of the afternoon. Osasuna 0, Barcelona 3. Messi scoring in injury time. He's the outright top goal scorer in La Liga.
Well, you got the feeling in at half-time that sooner or later goals had to come for Barcelona. I don't think they played quite as well in the second half, and yet football being as it is, it's when all of the goals have arrived, and I think that's probably a fair reflection, 3-0, of what we've seen, the difference between the two sides today. And Messi, after in the first half the ball wouldn't go in for him, well, here dribbles about around half the team twice, and then proves to talk so much about the Clásico, but certainly Real Sociedad. Just that having Iniesta in the side just gives them a little bit more verticality.